I'm so sorry about the glare. Someday I'll wear contacts. Hey everybody, how's it going? I had a particularly annoying, irritating kind of day, so today I'm going to talk about manners. Okay, I know I'm not perfect with my own manners, I'm quite sure, but by the looks of things at the mall today, I think some people might need a refresher course, and I'm just the girl to do it. So I'm just going to go back to the basics. Whatever happened to please and thank you? How about excuse me? How about thank you when the door's held open? And how about holding the door? Just basic stuff like that. It's just, I didn't see any of it today, which was, I think it was probably unusual, but I just seemed to get lucky today. If you walk in front of somebody in the aisle and they're looking at something on the shelf, please say, excuse me. Please. You've possibly interrupted their thought, their concentration. Maybe you've invaded their space. Just say, excuse me, and sit by. I have to say, most of the time when I do that, people look at me shocked, and that's sad. If there's a group of people at the bottom of the escalator, yeah, that's rude, that's inconsiderate. But it's also rude and inconsiderate if you're right behind them and you bump into them and you say, excuse me, which I think I've done once or twice. Are you looking for a fight? There's no good that can come of this. Another one of those things at the mall, or any store, I suppose, something that really annoys me is when people are on their phone and they're having a casual conversation really loudly. I figure it's private stuff. I don't want to hear that stuff. You're invading my air, noise, sound space. Really? Do you think the person on the other end of the line knows that you're talking about all his business to the general public? Maybe they don't care, maybe you don't care, but a lot of us care. Please lower your voice or pull off to the side somewhere and have a little quiet, private conversation. I have to say, what's even ickier to me is when people are having private conversations on their phones in the washroom, toilet, bathroom, whatever you call it. It's just, really? I think it's inconsiderate to everyone around you, and I think it's inconsiderate to the person that's on the other end of the line, especially when you flush. Also rude, please don't let your children run around like wild banshees, screaming and playing and tugging clothes off racks and damaging things and getting in the way of old people and crutches. I'm not making any of that up. Here's a tip. The kids get louder and louder and louder until you pay attention to them. So pay attention to them right away. That way you won't teach them to get louder and louder and louder for 20 minutes before you answer them. Keep the little ones busy. Most kids are not made to sit still for long hours while you are browsing through shoes and clothing. You have to entertain them. And surely you want to have a pleasant time too. I know I go to the mall quite often to get away, and there's a lot of people that want to get away from their house, their children, and yeah, we don't really maybe like hearing other people's children screaming. Driving. You don't know why that guy just cut you off. Maybe he's in a panic. Maybe he's in a rush to get to the hospital. You just don't know. Maybe someday you'll be that jerk. Be patient, let them go, let it go. Everyone will be happier and healthier. This is very serious. People get hurt. People die. Just back off most of the time. There's always incidents where things are not as they seem, so yeah. This translates online to manners. I'm talking about what they call trolls. Trolls are people that just react. Some of them are mean people that actually go out there and look for trouble and attack you. But I think a lot of the trolls that I'm noticing on social media are just people that they just type things because they think of it and it just comes out through their fingers. I would bet you most of the time those people would not say those things if they were face to face with you. It's my theory. It's also illegal to say certain things online, and you can be charged, arrested, fined. And for you people that are getting trolls on your social media, you can block them, you can report them. Please do. Mind you, every time someone writes anything, it's good for your channel, so when you're at work and you're passing each other in the hallway and maybe you don't know each other, or maybe you kind of know each other, say hi, look at the person, just acknowledge that they're alive. Many people will walk by with their head down, and that's a definite sign that they don't want to talk to anybody, or they're deep in thought, or whatever. But generally, if you see another human being, say hi, smile at them. It makes a difference. All right, change of venue. Oh my gosh. It's hot and humid here. You can tell by the hair, right? Anywho, oh yeah, I was going to mention, oh yeah, that's right, this little story about spitting. I saw a group of teenagers walking in the mall in those little clusters, as they do, and one of the girls spat on the ground in the mall. It was gross. Happily, someone came along that was kind of next to me and basically said, "Excuse me, that's disgusting, clean it up, put it in the garbage." And she did. I'm sure she was just mortified. But really? What else did I want to mention? Oh yeah, public restrooms, bathrooms, toilets, whatever you call them. Clean up your mess. I can't believe how many times I've gone into a public washroom and the seat has something on it. It happens to everyone, okay? It's really embarrassing, possibly. Clean it up. If you can't clean it up yourself, there's usually a phone number that's in the washroom that says, "For any messes, please call this phone number." Please use it. It's just gross. Ew. So I think my rant is over. Rant-o-Rama. Hope you don't mind. Just had to get that off my chest. It's obviously on my mind. You might not agree with me, but some of you might. Just be polite. Be considerate of other people. Teach your children that. Teach your children to clean up after themselves if they make a mess on the toilet seats right from the get-go. Don't do it for them. Teach them. And then you never have to worry about it later on. They'll just do it. Hopefully. So what do you find rude? What do you think we've neglected in our manners in this day and age? Please comment below. Thanks for coming by. Have a great day. See you next time. Bye.